This is Marianne. I'm going to be narrating some video footage I put together recently. I recently traveled to Point Reyes National Seashore near the time of the winter solstice. You can see the sunlight in my rear view mirror, and you can therefore see it's pretty near just after sunrise. This is a gate that blocks drivers from going all the way down to where the top of the lighthouse is, and there are residences there. If you have a limited mobility placard, you can go beyond this gate. You can drive through here. However, you need to remember to pull up accordingly because the gate opens back toward the car, so otherwise you'll have to do what I did, which is back up. When I was here 2 years ago, I walked this distance, but I discovered last year that I could drive through this gate. It's not a locked gate. And the whole point of the trip is to compare my walking ability this year with last year, following the Lemtrada treatment. I don't show it, but I did close the gate behind me. It's a very impressive view from up there. And now I've seen one more thing that I need to take a picture of. So this is in December, and I was treated in May with the second treatment of Lemtrada. And just as following the first treatment, 7 months later, I experienced a decline or an exacerbation. So it was pretty disappointing that it should happen to me the second time as well. This is the distance normally walked by visitors. But there's a little parking area here that you can park if you have a limited mobility placard. It's very nice for the Park Service to accommodate. Yes, it was very cold. Relative humidity and kind of a strong wind, not really strong, but strong enough, and about 35 degrees. So here I am all bundled up and ready to attempt the walk. So you can see I am walking. Not as I used to, but I am still ambulatory. I'm looking off with my binoculars to the east. I saw my neurologist in October, and she said, yes, they've discovered that they've had several patients who experienced a decline even after Lemtrada. So that was not what I wanted to hear. This is a new photograph of the whale that wasn't there last year. I'm kind of a shuffler. I kind of shuffle along. Beautiful from here. This is my ultimate destination. There's a backpack that was left on the table right there. It belongs to a fellow that had a camera who jumped over the barrier and actually did walk down the steps, which is a closed area at this time. He left his backpack there and picked it up on the way back. Unfortunately, I don't see any whales. Last year the wind was so strong there were whitecaps, and so it makes it very hard to distinguish a whale exhaling and seeing the white bubbles and the white air from the whale when there's so many whitecaps on the waves. But it wasn't that strong of a wind this time. If you look in about the middle of the picture here, you can see the little yellow guy coming back up the stairs. As I said, he jumped over the barrier illegally. You're not supposed to be on the stairs this time of the season. Beautiful, beautiful ocean. At about that corner right there is where you have a chance to momentarily get out of the wind because the rocks block it. But by now I'm already back in the wind. So that's how I can walk now. Yeah, it was true in both year 1 and year 2. 7 months after the infusion, I started experiencing a decline. So Lemtrada didn't work for me as I had hoped. A doe with 2 fawns, whoa. Come on, fawns, hurry up. Where's Mom? a very dramatic landscape. Beautiful sky, and you can see the ocean down there to the left. It's getting later in the morning, so they're getting a few visitors now. There are a number of dairies along this road, and here are some of the Holstein cattle. If you set your camera to black and white, it's fun to take pictures of Holstein cattle. Some people object to the way veal is produced. If you have a male calf, you're not going to get any milk out of it, so you can find it in what I call these calf jails, coming up here on the left. So you can find their movements by putting them in those little jails, as I call them. I wonder if most people recognize that's what those things are. Here was a cow that was on the wrong side of the fence. I saw her when I came in early in the morning. I'm not sure what this car across from the cow thinks they might do to help her, but I think she was okay. She knew what she was up to. She was just grazing on the wrong side of the fence. Now I start to go up in elevation, so I've completely left behind the Point Reyes National Seashore area. Another dramatic, very beautiful landscape. This road frequently has cyclists on it, so you have to be careful and watchful of the cyclists. There's one that's hard to see right there. I'm letting a car get past me here. So that's the story of my Lemtrada progress. It didn't turn out as I had hoped, but things may have been worse without it. I'm not sure what this place is. I think I stopped and got some cheese here once. Right there. Now I'm just about to turn to the right, which always indicates to me that my trip to Point Reyes National Seashore is ending as I turn right here and head back. So that's my story following the second year of Lemtrada.